QuailOS.com. Welcome to the live stream.
Hey folks, Christian here from Undique. I hope you guys had a great weekend and a good start into the new week. It's Monday, June 22nd, and it's rainy weather here in New Jersey. I hope you guys are safe from all that bad weekend weather and dry and safe. Yeah, so let's get started. My name is Christian. Did I mention that? No, maybe not. And I'm with Undique. That's the company behind QuailOS. And we're going to dive into QuailOS straight away. I'll give you an update what's new. We look around a bit. If you are live watching this, I keep an eye there on the chat in case you have any questions. And so, yeah, let's get started. I go down here. Yes, and let's look what QuailOS is about. You can reach it via your normal browser. If you type in Quail as the little game bird and OS as in operation system, QuailOS.com, you can reach it in the browser. You can go on the Google Play Store and download the app there. And for iPhone, you can install it if you go in Safari on QuailOS.com and then you click share, add to home screen, and boom, there it is right on your fingertips. So what is QuailOS about? It's software based on my 6-year business experience in operating a business in the pet game bird industry. And yeah, it does a lot of things. Now, let's get started. We have an office section here. And there's a ton of functionality in here, and one nice one is a public directory, so you don't need to log in to access that. That actually can be accessed up here on the starting page as well in the directory. And here the public can search for all things farming. So if you look for black quail, for example, you select it up here, and boom, the farm or multiple farms offering black quail pop down here. Let's select a different product and we should see some more popping up. Let's see quail itself. Maybe it depends what the people have in the price list, and I'm gonna show you that as well. Which one has a lot? Let me see. Eating eggs. Here we go, for example. So you see all the farms offering eating eggs. You can click on a specific farm, visit their website, order straight from there. Really straightforward. If you look for a specific farm name, you can search that. You can search by state, or just take a look around. There's also an option that you see a list of farms. Here you see customer reported hatch rate based on 12 reports here, for example, right? You see customer reviews, and yeah, just general information. It depends on what level of subscription the farm has. If it's a standard free one, you see their logo and where they are located. If they're silver, then we have a website link in here as well. And if they're gold or diamond level, then they have pictures shared, a bit information about them, and also their customer reviews. So pretty simple, straightforward, I guess. What else is new? Let's take a look. How you get on the map, right? Let's have a look. That's done in the settings. Down here are the settings. Here's your farm information. You can upload or change your logo here. And you need to click that button. We have right now 176 farms on the system using it, but only 39 are shown on the map. So people, don't be shy. Put yourself on the map here. It's very straightforward, easy. Click that button, hit the save button, and that's it. And you show up in our directory to be found. That directory does a couple of things in the background as well. We have a so-called MCP server. So AI agent such as ChatGPT or Google's Gemini or Grok, they can talk to our server in the cloud and find all the information in regards to the farms on our system, but also other information such as MPIP codes, which are useful for you as well, Quail genetics, and access to our wiki as well. So pretty powerful. Let's talk about the wiki and all that good stuff. So let's have a look on the landing page. By the way, we're gonna run an event again, and we have events built in QuailOS as well. So if you want to run an event, that can be done as well. It doesn't matter if it's a convention, if it's a farm tour, if it's an online event. You can sell tickets to your events using QuailOS as well. Now, we talked about the directory. We saw that. We have a wiki here as well. You can find that if you scroll down on the bottom here, for example. Here it shows up in the logged in view. If you're logged in, you can create an article as well. So if you have something to share about farming in general, something specific about quail, chicken, something which might be missing in here, feel free to contribute. We're gonna raffle a gold subscription for the top contributors by the end of the year. So get started. You can also edit existing articles if you think there's something wrong, some information missing. You can add it there. It's pretty powerful. For example, if you want to learn about MPIP, just type in MPIP and you get some information on it. Let's take a look in here, for example. What is MPIP, why it matters, how you can join it, all that lovely information is in here. If you find it helpful, give it a thumbs up. That helps the contributor, the person who actually made that article, to gain a couple of points for our ranking there. You can share that article using the share button here as well. Or if you think you want to add something, click the edit button. And then we're gonna have a really good, I think, ad-free, which is really nice, database of farming information. It's better than posting stuff on Facebook where it gets lost and somehow buried under a ton of advertising. So check that out. Now, what else we got in here in regards to public information? Maybe let's go back out of here. We have a free website check as well, so you can put in your website if you got one already and see if it's up to the newest standards. Here's a sample. So we check on a number of different things. We check your email address based on security features so that your emails actually end up in the mailbox of your customers. But we also check then your website based on, can it be found by search engines, by AI models? Is it mentioning your MPIP if you sell birds? All that lovely things. We check and you get a score and you see where you stand and you get some hints for improving your website. It's great to have a website. It's better to have a website what people actually find, and it's even better to have a web store where people can actually order on it. So check that out. It's free to use, very easy. Farm Times, it's also useful and very interesting to see what's going on in the world of farming. So we curate that any farm connected to us with a Shopify store, we can publish here their blog posts, which is really useful. You see your local weather forecast as well in here when you're logged in, and you can read here more on interesting topics. And we have a quite extensive archive already, so take a look and have a good read on a Sunday afternoon. Now let's go back into the main system. We have in here for you guys as well a library. Here you can find a copy of my book, From Coop to Commerce. If you rather like a hard copy, you can order it on Amazon as well. You get information in regards to how to use QuailOS for drop shipping, for example, and of course all kinds of farming information in here as well. Now, what else we got? Farm Notes is interesting to take quick notes on the go. You might have noticed that little button down here. Is it sharing on my screen now? Oh no. Here it is now. On the app and also on the desktop version, you have that little voice button down here. If you don't know what it is for, check out the help button right above it. So everything important, you can do in QuailOS also via voice commands. Super useful if you sit in your truck and you make a run to the post office or to the feed store and you want to log your business mileage for tax reasons. I use that button all the time, and then I log the mileage on my truck, so I have it ready when the tax season comes along, that I'm IRS compliant and track all my private or business related trips, for example. Very easy. I use it also every day for the egg collection, so I know exactly how many eggs I got and what's the forecast of eggs being laid, for example, which you can access in the report section. The report section is pretty powerful. Let me show you guys over here all kinds of reports we do. We find the reports right here in the financial section. It's not just financial reports, but I figured it fits good in here. So you see a production summary in regards to your poultry or game bird production. So like the egg forecasting here. Obviously this is a test system, so not much eggs going on in here. You can check your hatch success, and you can also filter here by the timeline, right? Year to date, for example. So you have historical data as well. Oh boy, that's a bad hatch rate. Good that this is the test system. You can, if you ship with QuailOS, this year alone, more than 5,000 shipping labels have been created within QuailOS from the farms using it already. So that's pretty good. And we have some really good rates there, so check that out. If you use that, then your customers can report their hatch rates as well, and you can display that with a badge on your website, for example, or here in QuailOS as well. Here's a little code and shows how you can embed that on your website. Here's reporting on your feed inventory, how much feed has been consumed, how much you have on stock, or how much you purchased in a given time frame. So very useful information on this. Here, diagram on usage. Okay, this is pretty linear here. Everything you enter in QuailOS, you can also take out again. So there's an export button on pretty any report, and in the settings itself, in data management, you can export everything in bulk as well. And then of course you have here all the other logs, like the mileage ones I mentioned earlier on. You can download that as a PDF file as IRS proof as well, all your trips and mileage. Yeah, so it's pretty powerful. If there's anything missing in the report section you would like to get a report on, just go down to help and support, and in here a lot of information. But you can always request a feature, or if you need help with anything, submit a support ticket. You get then an email when I reply to it, and it's really, really easy to request a couple of features. For example, Shelly the other day requested a feature in our hatch tracking. She mentioned she raises Muscovy ducks, and they incubate for 35 days. Previously we only had up to 25 days here because we focus mainly on quail and chicken. Thanks Shelly for bringing that to my attention. So now we got even defaults here for emos as well, which incubate for 52 days. And you can individually select here as well in your hatch tracking how many days your hatch is going on. The lockdown is being calculated then based on that, as well as the hatch date. You can modify that here in the calendar as well. And speaking of calendar, what you enter here goes on your farm calendar, which you can easily synchronize either with your Android Google account or with your iPhone calendar account. So you get then a pop-up as a reminder on your mobile phone, so you never miss a lockdown or a hatch again. And if you have a couple of hatches going on, you know what I'm talking about. It can get easily overlooked, right? So you got that in here as well. And so thanks again to Shelly, which reported that, or requested that feature to include here more options. Okay, the system is really flexible. You can run your marketing in here as well. So SMS, text messaging communication is available. We partner here with smsservice.us. So if you want to send tracking numbers via text message now in the summertime, if you keep shipping during the summer, really important that customers get their tracking number, not just in their email account where they overlook it, but also on their mobile phone via text message. In QuailOS, we actually offer that by default as well, but if you want to get your own business mobile number, you can get that here with SMS service as well. But we do sponsor the SMS sending, and you can easily activate that in the settings here as well. Once your store is connected, that's done here in the integration. So we have here Shopify, we have eBay, we have Squarespace, and we are willing to add other store types as well. And here in the notification area, we have here the options for the free service to send text messages here as well. In addition to the email, which is being sent by default as well. If you use your own SMS account with your own sending number, like I do here, that can be done as well. And then we send them out also for hatch rate tracking. You can get an email account for free here at QuailOS. Here's a little explanation how that looks like. Or access your existing email account within the email assistant of QuailOS as well. If you are silver or above level, then you can use the email assistant to draft replies based on your farm's information. Pretty powerful as well. The MPIP automatization lives in here as well. So if you are MPIP certified and need to spend a lot of time copy pasting information into the MPIP database, QuailOS takes care of that with one click. So you just select your state, put in your MPIP number. We support multiple numbers as well. Put in your MPIP database username and portal password that's being encrypted, stored here. Set up some trigger keywords on what kind of orders you want to enable the MPIP filing, that the button appears. That's typically on eggs or live birds or chicks. So you add that in here, save those settings, and then you see the MPIP button popping up in your online orders. Like so. This one is already filed. If there would be a new order, it would show up in orange, and then you can say submit MPIP, and then our AI in the background does all the filing, and you do the final submit in the database, so you don't have to copy paste manually anymore. Ton of information and not so much time to cover it all, so let's take a look on where you can find more information or help getting started navigating around within QuailOS. We do have an academy in here, and here is a ton of information how you can, for example, utilize rentahatch.com, which is part of QuailOS. So you could become a vendor there, do your own hatching program. I've done it this spring 7 times. It was always awesome to meet the families, guide them along with their hatching experience, and make some extra money for the feed for the birds. It's pretty awesome. If you have a specific topic you would like to teach others, you can offer a course in here as well. If you register as a tutor, you can do a video course. You can do it based on PowerPoint, or it can be even a conference call. So check that out as well. We have a number of courses in here. Most of them are free, some are paid, such as how to set up your own online store. So it's a guided kind of experience, a one-on-one or group experience, depending how many people sign up each month. Yeah, check it out. If you want to know how to go live like I do right now, then check out this course, so you get ready to learn on how to go live yourself if that's something you're planning to do. Okay, what else we got in here? Oh my god, it's so much. If you run your own events, you can do that here in my events, for example. Yeah, it's too much to cover it in one video. We're gonna do in the fall season, when things get a little bit quieter with the hatching season, a number of different courses, so I hope you guys stick around for it. Other than that, I'm gonna head over now with my trustworthy dog Hazel to our live show on Amazon. In case you haven't heard, it's Amazon Prime Day Prime Days this week. I think they start on Wednesday if I'm not wrong. So I'm gonna keep busy being live on Amazon the next couple of days. Make sure my flock is healthy, not drowning in the New Jersey rain. If you guys have questions, just get in touch. Other than that, I wish you guys a successful week. I will be online again next week around 7 p.m. Eastern. I thank you guys for watching and stay safe out there. Thanks for watching.
QuailOS.com. Thank you for watching.